What's good, people? This is your boy Havoc is Omega coming to you with another vlog. I've been busy lately, so you know, um, looking at my house right now, you can see I'm painting in the process of redoing a few things. Um, but back to the program. Yeah, I've been doing dispatch, roadie. I've been concentrating on DoorDash Drive, and I've got some other things going on. I've also got Draver going on, and I am also working on another couple of apps that I'm not going to talk about at this time. But what I am going to talk about is DoorDash at this point, where I've been noticing, and I don't know if you guys notice it. I'm talking about only on Android at this point. I've talked to a few other people on iOS, and I've come to a conclusion that if when you're if when you are in DoorDash's app, right, and you just running DoorDash, um, look at what screenshot your ratings before you turn your app on, right? And while you're dashing for whatever period of time you're dashing, go into your ratings while you're dashing, and you will notice that your dash, your actual your completion rating will actually go down. I don't know what's going on with that. And I've actually called into the company. I've actually sent them multiple emails. But it seems as if that there is an issue with the completion ratings. And you'll be working towards the day and thinking that, your completion rating is going up. And the funny thing is, it's slowly stalling out. It'll go up 2 points, during the 2 hours or the 3 hours you're working. And then right before you finish, it'll drop a point. So I noticed that after I spoke to DoorDash, this is 3 weeks now, that my completion rating is staying up at this point. So it has to be something that they actually knew about that was going on. So that's just my take on it. Otherwise than that, right now I'm doing the because of the new pay model, it seems as if I'm making a lot more than I was making before in a shorter amount of time. I only come out at certain times that I'm out there. And, I'm out there hitting those numbers. So I don't have to work as hard as I did before. And that's the whole thing about DoorDash. Like, I see a lot of people talking about how, don't go too far, don't take far trips, try to stay within the zone. But you need to pick, for my personal opinion, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me, I feel you need to pick stuff that is close to highways and routes. So that way you don't get caught up going down little short little streets that is 25 miles an hour and, in the suburbs and places where people, in the neighborhoods, so to speak, not in the complexes and, byways and stuff like that. But I try to stay with stuff that I'm on and off. I get on the highway real quick. It's only a couple blocks away from the highway, roughly, and I'm back in my car. So that way I don't have to, go to, even if I have to go far, it's worth the trip. I'm going to be posting some screenshots in the next upcoming videos of some of the stuff that I've been doing. As far as I've been screenshotting all of my orders to kind of see let you see what I'm talking about as far as what I would take versus what I wouldn't. There's a lot of crazy stuff on there where, the DoorDash is asking me to go 15 miles for $8. They were saying I seen some crazy stuff tonight. It was 9 miles for $7. Look, I'm a cherry picker. And I didn't become a cherry picker till I seen how they were continually trying to get you to do what we call lowball orders for a lot of miles. It's like I understand that might be a tip, and I'm not out there just because I need to make a tip. But that being said, if the order doesn't look right to me, if I'm not getting a mile, look, if I'm not getting $1 a mile, I'm not going. It doesn't make any sense for me to kill my car and kill myself when sometimes we have to wait in restaurants for 15 and 20 minutes, depending on where you're going, depending on what you're waiting for, things of that nature. You know, you gotta, be careful with your time and how much time you spend on a lot of these orders. So that way you can get on to the next and greater thing. It's like that sometimes. You have to pick and choose your battles. You can't sit there and be sitting with an order forever or, trying to find, some of these places that you go to, you waste more time trying to find a customer than just to get the order. So you try to lessen your time on both. That way it's, profitable for you. So with that being said, I try to stay on the drive orders. They're pretty lucrative. Sometimes they're in other sectors. Right now I'm in Trenton, so I go all over New Jersey. It depends on what the order is. I haven't really messed with Brooklyn too tough. I've did a couple of things down in Brooklyn with DoorDash, but it's so busy in Brooklyn. There's no way you're gonna catch me out there all day doing orders. And I'm not going into the neighborhoods. I'm sorry. Look, I've been to a few neighborhoods out here where it was gunshots and they shut the neighborhood down. Cops came and shut the projects down, whatever. And the order, coincidentally, was down the street where the shooting was, where the cops were. So there was no way that I was going down there to give this person this order. So I called dude on the phone and I was like, "Yo, I'm on the corner of your block and it's blocked off. I have no way to get your order to you. The police barricaded the block, so you're gonna have to come down to the intersection." He's like, "Oh, can you walk it down here?" I was like, "Dude, this is your neighborhood, your block, your street. I don't know what's going on down there, so I'm not gonna take the chance to come down past all of this to come deliver your order to you. You're gonna have to meet me at the intersection. There's no way." He came down, he got his food, and I was gone. I don't tell anybody to take any chances when they out in the street delivering. It's a tough job. So I try to make it as easy for myself as possible. You do not want to be doing things that you shouldn't be doing. That's why sometimes it's good to call a customer before you get to an area so that way they know you coming and they're waiting for you. And that, half of these people are not even looking at their apps to even know that you arrived. Now that DoorDash has changed the system, now you swipe when you arrive, so it gives them a ping. But still, there still are those people that don't even look at their phones to even know that you're outside until you arrive. And then, you're sitting there in the rain. Like today it's raining. A couple of people I was outside waiting for. It was like, "Oh, I didn't even know you were here." The hell? Anywho, you live and you learn and you move on. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I just wanted to check in real quick, talk about a few things. I will be posting some more videos in the future. Working on a couple of things in the works. I will be talking more about dispatch, Draver, roadie in detail. A lot of people have misconceptions about roadie and dispatch. With roadie and dispatch, real quick, roadie and dispatch, you really need to know where you live at, what's going on, and where the warehouses are that a lot of these pickups are generated from. Because it's the same thing, kind of like DoorDash, where you need to go to the hotspot where the orders are generated from in that general area. For me, dispatch is pretty good because of the fact that it goes up and down the highway for me. So it's not like I only go down to where the center is at, and then I stay in that area and I go further out. No, it comes back towards where I live at as well. So if I'm careful, I can pick stuff that I could route the whole day and subsequently, just keep it moving. And you can stack them orders. But for roadie, it's a little bit different where sometimes orders are only going to one direction and you may not get anything coming back. So for that instance, I would say only if you are willing to take a drive. If it's something easy, then do it. But roadie orders are something that you take along your route. So say I was doing dispatch and I had an order going to one side of Jersey. If I could see that there was a roadie order going in the same direction, I could double up, and that way one order will kind of pay for the other. You see what I'm saying? So I'll show some screenshots of those as well, and some other dispatch stuff I got going on to kind of let you have a blueprint of what I'm talking about. You got to use it wisely. A lot of these things, it's better just to go out in the area where the orders are generated from and work your way back home. There's going to be times that you're deadheading. It's just that simple. But if you want to get that money, that's how you get that money. Sometimes you can't care. You cannot care about the deadheading. It's just part of the whole scheme of things. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that for a minute. Like I said, this is the gig app life. We're doing things behind the scenes here. We out in them streets, people, getting that money. So I will catch you guys later. Get back at you with some more information and some more vlogs. One.